Saint Isabella of Portugal, a princess and the daughter of King Pedro III of Aragon, who was born in 1271 A.D. She is married at the age of 12 to Denis, the King of Portugal, who gives his wife full liberty in her religious devotions, for he respects and admires her spirituality, but Denis does not feel the call to imitate it. Isabella rises early every morning and prays extensively before Mass. In the afternoon, she, there's still more prayers and devotions. And during certain hours of the day, Isabella seeks out those in need and helps to relieve their suffering, whether it's physical, spiritual, or financial. Isabella also manages to provide food and lodging for religious pilgrims and destitute strangers. She also provides dowries for impoverished young women and founded different charitable establishments. For example, Saint Isabella builds hospitals. She builds houses for penitent women and refuge for foundlings and orphans. She builds orphanages, hospitals. She's really an amazing, amazing woman. She works endlessly to help others and even finds it in her heart to tolerate, love, obey, and respect her husband, who is neglectful and adulterous. Saint Isabella bears it all with patience, love, and forgiveness. Two of the Portuguese king's children, Constance and Alfonso, soon bicker over the matter of who will succeed their father to the throne. In reality, the king loves his illegitimate children more than he does them. So they become rebellious and twice rise in arms against their father, the king. But Isabella brings about a reconciliation by riding out into the middle of the opposing forces. Saint Isabella was a, notable and great peacemaker, stopping or averting wars between Ferdinand IV of Castile, Prince Alfonso, and her own brother, James II of Aragon. In 1324, hubby and King Denis becomes seriously ill, and Isabella gives all her love and attention to him, and she does not leave his side, only to go to church. That's the only time she leaves him. Now, during his long illness, the king becomes, filled with sorrow and sincere remorse for the disorder and the sins of his life. The king dies on January 6th, 1325, Three Kings Day. Isabella then retires to a convent, the Poor Clares, which she founded at Cumbria in Portugal. She does not, however, join the order. She decides instead to join the Franciscans instead. Isabella, for the rest of her life, lives in a house she built near the convent, leading a life of, great simplicity and growing old in a type of quiet dignity. She goes on one final mission of peace on July 4th, 1336. Sadly, the great heat during this errand of reconciliation causes sunstroke, and this great Isabella, this great saint, dies. Isabella is then buried at the church of her monastery, the Poor Clares. In 1626, her growing cult is crowned by canonization, and she is officially made a saint. What a remarkable and holy woman. Well, that's it, folks. We've come to the